Okay. Our dark oak has grown again, which is good. That's kind of fucked, dude. I'm kind of upset about that because like I can rebind it, but it'll like require me to go get the book again, and I really don't feel like it right now. But I would really prefer if it would just count as pickaxe. Which I guess like I hope it's not just that this counts as like all three tools, because if it does, then I'm gonna have to like unbind from the axe and the shovel. Well, the shovel doesn't have one, but like the axe. So let's see, we're gonna be landscaping this session, right? I need to remember what I'm doing. So we're going to be getting rid of this forest, I guess. I don't know what we're going to do with the in-between, but like I want to go ahead and clear it out so that way shit stops like spawning, and then we'll figure out the rest later. Maybe I'll put like some... I want to build like a separate building for like my... A separate building for like my my anvil and stuff. Like a little like a little smithy, you know? I think that would be really neat. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll build like a park or something. I like building parks. In fact, I swear to God, and this is not even a lie. Every time I start like a new, like I'll start like a creative building world where I'm trying to build like a city or like a fucking town or something, I will immediately find like a nice flat-ish area and immediately start building a fucking park. I don't know what it is with me in building parks, even in fucking city skylines where like you can't really like officially build a park. You just kind of have to slap some benches and some fucking playground equipment down somewhere in like an open area. I will still catch myself building fucking parks. It's so funny. I don't know what my obsession is with parks. Maybe low effort city skylines, now that I like to kind of branch off from what I was saying last episode. Low effort city skylines could be a lot of fun. I feel like the seasons for that would be a lot shorter because, well, maybe not, because like sessions would be the same length, but I would get a lot less done, I feel like. Because City Skylines is very much a game of patience. But I was going to say, like, the reason seasons would be a lot shorter is because I'm not very good at City Skylines, so a lot of times, like, my cities would probably just go to shit after, like, five to six episodes. But, I mean, if I'm doing 30-minute episodes like I do with this, then probably not. We're probably looking at more like 10 to 15 episodes per season. I had one city, and this is like a sad story, so, you know, emotional warning, I guess, but I had like one city that I worked on a lot. Like a lot. Like I would come home from work like every night, and that was what I would do from like, I don't know, like 11 p.m. until about like 3 or 4 in the morning. For like a solid almost month, I built this city up, dude. And I'll see if I still have the screenshot of it, and if I do, I'll try to remember to put it up. But like, it was a pretty massive city. It spanned, because if you know like city skylines, there's like the fucking like grid or whatever. But it spanned probably like, I think it was like 2 by 3. It was a very, like, for me at least, it was a very impressive city. And there's no other like ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just fucking sucked at like traffic management. So I had like everything, like there were districts, there were like sections to my city. I made like fucking like everything was like laid out with care. I just could not get traffic down to an acceptable level. So my city was like hemorrhaging money because we couldn't get our exports out the door. And I got really frustrated with it one night, and like I had just had like a really bad day and just months, probably like close to 50 or 60 hours into that city, I just fucking deleted it. I deleted it. It was done. It was over because I got so mad about it. And I am still like that is still up there like on the regret list with stuff like deleting my one survival world I was doing on here where I got like half the fucking trophies in the game. Like I was doing really good and then I fucked it up. I died to lava, and I shit you not. This is a real thing. I can show you. I have a world that I made immediately afterward because I fell into lava with my fully enchanted diamond gear, and it pissed me off so bad that I made a world just called Fuck Lava, and I feel like that just kind of speaks for like itself on like how like where I was at emotionally. I don't know. I have like that's why I don't want to play hardcore Minecraft because I have this thing where I put a lot of time into something and even without like how easily you can lose a hardcore Minecraft world, I have lost stuff that I've put way more time into than I feel like I would a hardcore world. Like I still want to take a crack at it, but I really don't see myself getting like super into it. Like I probably wouldn't even put as much effort as I am into this. Ah, the baked potato man is here to take my baked potatoes. How does he do it, Chad? How does he come up with these things? So yeah, that was really depressing. I've lost a lot of things over the years. I don't know, I always like end up taking it in stride, but I do miss those things. I actually, funny enough, I recently went searching to see if I had like a backup of my survival world on like the PlayStation Plus cloud to see if I could like restore it and we could do like a world tour, but it just did not end up happening for me, which sucks, but oh well. I just like the only things I remember distinctly about oh fuck the only things I remember distinctly about the world is that was the world where I got the trophy for being underwater for like however long um without water breathing, which I felt like a fucking genius for figuring out on my own. And then I also had like okay, I had like this really sick house design where it was like a miniature version of like a beach house. And then like I had the fucking farm cuz like I had the house up on like stilts and then I had like the farm up underneath and it just like I remember the house vividly. And I'm so like if no, for no other reason I'm so upset I deleted that world just because that house was so sick. Like I wish I could recreate that shit. But I mean just the little alcove on the beach that like I built it on and everything was just so perfectly like for the design and stuff. I could never do it again. Even though I know exactly what it looked like. So that was kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna earnestly, and I know you're not gonna see this until like, oh god, it'd be like Thursday, the Thursday at like the end of June, I think. But I'm gonna earnestly sometime in the time that these are going up, I'm going to try and make like a actual like edited video. And I think, and this is not a promise, so like don't be too upset. The whole thing is definitely not a promise, but like specifically like what I'm going to choose to do. I think I'm gonna try and make that video on the folder full of games that I've got because I was eyeing that as I was waiting on Minecraft to update tonight, and I was like, dude, it's so like silly. It's so good. Like I think it would be fucking perfect for my mood here lately. Oh, that's a big one. But I think that would be like perfect. The perfect shit to kind of like, you know. So we're probably gonna see that. I've also got I've got this game that I bought, God, probably like 6 months ago. And sing along if you know the words. It's called Crypt of the Serpent King. And it's like one of the goofiest looking horror dungeon crawler, I don't know what the fuck you call it, game, but like it's so funny looking, and I'm so excited to make a video on it. I've been excited since I bought it. I remember going through, I was in like a mood, and I went through the store, and I was like, what is like the shittiest looking game I can find that looks like an interesting content? And I found Crypt of the Serpent King. I found well, Kill It With Fire wasn't like shitty. It just looked like a fun video. So I've got that. And then I found one where it was like Supermarket Simulator, but you sell fucking hentai. Oh my god, it looked so good, but like I couldn't justify the purchase on that one. But like maybe if I get like enough vocal support for it in this video or in like following videos, I'll swing back through and pick it up. But I mean it's like shittily, it's like $5. So like don't expect it to be like great, but it is like really funny. Trying to see. There's obviously some holes in my defense because there's a skeleton. Why does my... Stop missing. Oh. Oh, now you done it. I don't even care. Let the zombie take care of him. Brother, what the fuck are these boomerang physics? Dude, at this point I'm just gonna have to buy the fucking... I'm gonna have to buy the fucking slingshots. I didn't want to, because slingshots are just objectively lamer than boomerangs, but like, this is getting unacceptable, dude. Hey, buddy. Oh. Hey, friend. I really should have like a dragon follow me out here to help defend me while I'm trying to build. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like a kid again when I talk about like the exciting content opportunities that I have before you. Because I'll never forget one of my, no, it was my first video uploaded to my first channel where it was, I didn't even have a mic, I didn't have like a webcam. Well, I guess I did, but at the time I didn't know I could use that for like commentary. So I just kind of, I literally, I talked in annotations, and you can't even, what I said is lost to time now, because annotations don't exist anymore. Why are you this way? I don't like that. I don't like that it activates when you uncrouch now. Damn, I guess it has been 3 days, hasn't it? There's a lot of things I'm unhappy with right now. I have to get into like the settings or something. I'll have to do that between episodes. Oh, speaking of shit I said I was gonna do between episodes, I absolutely did not go look at the fucking views on that video again. But I can do that like right now, to be completely honest. So it's not like a big deal. Probably do that while we're resting to get rid of our insomnia. Dude, I'm gonna be fucking bathing in wood. Because I forgot where that skill, or that class we took, like, doubles the likelihood of the fucking passive skill for Lumberjack. I've got, it's actually so funny that this one added classes, because I've got another one that I was wanting to get to review. Probably not to add to this world just because it clashes too much with the current one, especially now. But I've got another one that I was going to get to review where it has like a class system, and there's like masters that you can spawn, like guild masters, and they'll give you like quests and shit, and when you finish those quests, it like unlocks new like class abilities. It's really cool. I played it a bit with some of my work friends. I think we're about done clearing out the forest, at least in this area. I don't know if we're going to flatten it. I know I'm going to flatten the area for the fort, and I know I'm going to get rid of this, but I think that's about all the landscaping I'm going to do. I'm not trying to, like, completely destroy the land over here. I like to build around it if I can help it. I'm gonna quay this area off, though. That's important, so that way the shit stops attacking me. Oh, my inventory's full. Hot damn. That's crazy, dude. Don't need that. Okay. I guess I could go drop some shit off. Can do that. Because I gotta go back to the house and sleep anyway. I think we've finally got it, like, mostly lit up over here. For some reason the area that's already been cleared of trees is the only one that's really still dark. I'm still seriously considering taming that dragon just because he hangs around the barn. Ah, the barn, my beloved. I really should come out here and breed the animals. Damn, that's making eggs quick. Okay, that's good. You know what? I just not thought about it. It could be the chunk minion that's fucking my boomerang. I don't know how that would work, but like, it's possible. Hot dog, doot doot doodly doo doo. Yes, you guys have gotten off like really lucky so far. I'm surprised I've not been like humming Deltarune music. It's like super catchy. It's so good. I think that's okay. We'll just put this leaf litter up and that'll be good. All right. Let's lie down. Okay, so let me hold on. So let me pull up this video. Hold on. I think I can still view by, or like most viewed. Yeah, okay, okay, I can still sort by most viewed. Wow, okay, alright, so a lot of revelations here while I'm here. Let me just, excuse me. I know this is, me moving is making a lot of noise because my mic is like that. So I don't know at what point, obviously in the last 2 years, as that's when it was uploaded, but my mod review of the Armor expansion by Kubo Studios, which, by the way, awesome people. They make good stuff. It surpassed Pokemon Yellow by 500,000 views, by 500 views, which is no small number for my channel. And then 600 views above that is my first ever YouTube short that I posted, Which, I mean, that's the nature of shorts, I guess. But it has 67 likes. So that's pretty fucking cool. And, but yeah, no, the Pokemon Yellow... Oh shit, I should have checked this on Studio instead of through YouTube. But, yeah, Pokemon Yellow, like 1.7 thousand views, I believe. Let me... More than 1,000. 1.7 thousand, yeah. Prepare your ears, by the way. I don't think it's going to, like... Okay, I didn't think it was going to play it, but just in case, like, it is, like, fucking emulated Pokemon, so it's going to be super loud. Let me look at all of it. No, actually, apparently a lot of the... No, it's all, yeah, it's all 7 years ago. Which is not too bad considering the video itself was posted 12 years ago, so it got like a surge of views for some reason. And then, okay, so again, let me like pull back the curtain here while we continue to work. I don't fully understand how YouTube works. Like I've heard the whole thing that like your first YouTube short will get like blasted in the algorithm to try and like push you out there. So like that doesn't surprise me, but for some reason I played like a shitty Counter-Strike-esque game on Facebook and made a video about it. Like probably like 6 years ago, I think. I'm not pulling it back up because we're playing now, but like it was around that time period. Around the same time period as like all the rest of that, but it also took off. It has like 1.1 thousand views, and I don't understand. Did I like... And listen, knowing me around my teenage years, it's totally possible I just went in and put like fucking PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Minecraft, Happy Wheels in the fucking tags, and like people just like clicked on it. I don't know. I don't even know if that still works. That was like a big strategy, like back in the day. You literally like clickbaited the tags with like popular people. So that was really funny. I have no idea. I don't know, but like I said, like the FNAF Security Breach YouTube short is like my most viewed, and then like my second most viewed is the Marketplace Showcase, which makes sense because I'm sure a lot of people looked up like what that map did before they bought it. So like that one checks out, that's why I want to do more mod reviews. Like not only for the views, but just because it helps people like see shit before they buy it. Which is not exactly like a niche, because like there's a channel, I believe, I don't know if she still makes content, but there was the channel Bedrock Princess that made like, it was incredible the speed at which this woman got these fucking mod reviews out, because like the day that add-ons came to Bedrock, she had a video on like all of them individually. It was incredible. But if she somehow managed to keep up that pace, she's a really good channel for like add-on reviews. Well, not even reviews, it's just like, I guess like showcases, I guess would be more accurate. Like a review implies that she's like saying anything, and last I checked she didn't even really do like a mic, which is fair. She's probably like fucking 12. Like no offense, I just like that's probably like, I don't know. I can't take back what I said now, but I didn't mean it in a mean way. Oh well. Either way, she's really cool, I assume. I don't know, maybe she like... No, you know, I'm not slandering her further. I already feel bad for calling her 12. I'm sure she's cool. But that was what gave me like the idea to do shit like that with add-ons, because I was originally just gonna do it for like the like mod worlds that you could get, and then once add-ons came out, I was like, I can't be fucked, dude. There's too many. There's way too many, and they all cost money. It's not like it is for like it was for old Skyda's Minecraft. I can't just like download this shit and be like, oh, this is what it does. Isn't it so cool? This is what you could do with it, and then just like delete it, and then because like that's fucking like $4 of my money I'm not getting back. So I have to be like really selective with what I review. Okay, I think that's pretty good. There's another dog. I don't even take care of the dog I got. A really shitty pet owner. Like, on God. Oh, speaking of like, well, I guess it was forever ago. I'm talking a mile a minute. You'll have to excuse me. Like I said, I'm running on like coffee right now. But speaking of like mods that overlap and stuff, this will probably date when the video was recorded, but apparently they just came out with a How to Train Your Dragon add-on. It was made by like Game Mode 1, I think. And it came out to like coincide with the release of the new live-action movie, which I've heard is actually pretty decent, which I mean doesn't surprise me because it's not made by Disney. But and I thought for like a nanosecond about adding it to like this world, and I was like, it doesn't. It looks like it plays almost exactly like Dragonfire, and I was like, there's no fucking reason to have both then, other than just to say I have Toothless, and it's like I said, like episodes and episodes ago, I'm very much not like a have shit for the sake of having shit kind of person. So, I mean, if I had Toothless, I would feel the need to ride Toothless sometimes, and I really don't feel the need to do so. I think this is good. This is probably fine. I need to get back into like the era of like shouting out other channels and stuff too. I feel like that's a big thing I wish we would go back to on YouTube as like a smaller creator community. I see some creators still doing it to this day, but like a lot of them are just like I'm not like judging them for it. I mean, it makes sense in this like today's climate, but a lot of them are very like for themselves. Like a lot of them don't want to help out other creators. And a lot of them, like a lot of people just like steal ideas and shit from each other, which I mean, my ideas are never that like never good enough to steal, but I see it a lot. There's also like that whole debacle with like the AI channels. I don't know if well, I mean, you've probably seen like somebody talk about it at this point. They're so widespread. But there's like AI channels like sometimes it's the whole fucking channel is like ran by AI. It'll be like an AI like writes the shit. It's like a text to speech voice, all that. And then like there's one that the South Park YouTuber Blooms, he did like a video about this channel called like Carrick Artman, which is fucking stupid, by the way. It's such a stupid. They just anyways. But I think if I remember right, he ended up like catching them in the act of like practically using GPT to script write, and he swore up and down. Okay, now listen, this like cuts into his credibility a little, but like he was still right about everything else. But like he swore up and down that they were using like text to speech like narrators, but he did end up finding out that it was a real guy, I think. But the whole thing with like them like running an episode through GPT and it just basically summarizes it, and that was like their whole thing. It's really like disgraceful. And I think I feel so bad for not remembering his name because I remembered Blooms. It's the SpongeBob video essay guy. But he also did like an expose on like a channel that was like using AI to make videos. And then obviously there's the whole Kwebbelkop AI thing, where he was literally having like an AI fucking record, edit, like play the game for and everything, like let's play videos. And that's really scary. That's like really, that's a little horrifying when you really sit and think about it, that like AI is advanced enough that it can literally like make its own let's plays. Well, I mean, okay, it's horrifying until you ask yourself, how long until we get an AI PewDiePie bridge moment? Like, how long is it until, like, some dope who's just like, alright, well, I need a video, like, run the AI program, and then it, like, plays Minecraft for, like, 20 minutes. And then, like, somewhere in there, because it's like a learning model, right? You just kind of, like, pick shit up from anywhere. Like, how long is it until it learns about the fucking N-word, and it's just like, oh, that creeper blew me up, that, and then, like, it says the word, and then he just, like, hits upload. Like, how long is it till we get that? I'm so genuinely curious. It'll be so good. They will never ever live it down. Oh, God.